Well, after a good ball game, that's a pretty fun way to end a ball game.
It was really fun. It was a great game. It was two pitchers going out there, two good quality teams, guys, needing to make big plays. It took big moments to win that game, and I think we can point to many. Obviously, McGee's swing is an easy one to point to. I mean, anytime you win a game like that, it's fun. But for him to go up there cold and go up there and put a swing on the ball like that, it was very nice. But we have a lot of other guys we could point to too that got us this win tonight.
As soon as Luis Arraez reached base, was that a pretty easy decision for you to say, okay, Sano can at bat?
Yeah, I mean, there are different ways to look at these things, and I think especially with a man on first base more than anything else, I think it made sense to send a guy up there that has a chance to really impact the ball and maybe do something like he did. And I think sometimes it changes when you talk about a guy going and maybe being in scoring position. You might look to somebody else in a different situation. You never know. There's a lot to kind of weigh, but ultimately it came down to a good at bat and then another guy following him with another really good at bat and a good swing.
You had a lot of close late inning games with playoff teams here lately. How much do you like how your guys have really responded to these types of situations?
Yeah, our guys have shown up every time. Our guys have continued to play not just competitively, but play winning baseball. And winning baseball doesn't necessarily mean you're going to win every game. We're playing against good teams that are going to be probably playing for a long time, into the fall. And I think when we play against these teams, we step up to the plate and we take our game to a different level, and we play well. I've been very impressed with the way our guys have competed against all of these teams that have shown up here, and we expect nothing less of ourselves.
Rocco, what can that outing do for Trevor?
I mean, Trevor May, is one of the people I'm talking about when I can say he pitched us to this win. I mean, he's going out there and facing a tough lineup, going out there for multiple innings, and essentially going out there and I don't want to say overpowering them, but going at them with really good stuff and executing. He pitched great. Without his effort, we don't win the game.
The fastball he threw to get the double play was the fastest he's ever thrown. I mean, came off the mound fired up. What was the mood around him coming off the mound after that?
Well, for the most part, I stay away from the guys when they come in, so I can't really tell you. But I know he was excited, and I know he's excited because he's throwing the ball great, and he's executing the pitches that he wants to make. So that's got to be a great feeling going out there in a spot like that and doing it, 2 consecutive innings against a really good team when when everybody in the ballpark knows we need him to do that, and he went out and did it.
Jake was at 65 pitches after 3 innings. What did you see in that second half that kind of changed and got him through 6?
Well, I think more than nothing specifically. I think it was more him settling in, getting a little more comfortable, fine-tuning what he was doing out there. I think he threw the ball well early on. The pitches, did seem to kind of rack themselves up a little bit, but he continued to make pitches when he had to. And got out of several spots that were not the easiest spots to get out of, and he's facing good hitters, and sometimes it takes more than just making a pretty good pitch to get out of those spots. But he found a way all night tonight, and then he went out there late. We sent him back out there with 97 or something along those lines, and he went out there and just continued to roll. It was a beautiful start.